Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Brantley. We're gonna get into the Housewives of Salt Lake, season 3, episode 1. We're gonna start off with Lisa and Heather meeting up for lunch. Excuse me. So Lisa ended up leaving her house, telling her husband she going to meet up, and she'll figure out how it goes when she get back. She go meet up with Heather. When Heather finally showed up, Heather was like in her confession. She was very shocked that she got a call from Lisa. That Lisa was even, she thought it was a dire emergency. Cause she, a season ago, Lisa said she'll never call her, but she called her now. So she get there, they hug, kisses, mama, and Lisa got down to business. Lisa was like, since you get along with everybody, and if you get into it with anybody, it's how to smooth it on over, and y'all cool. So I wanted to get your help and see what I can do to fix my relationship with Meredith and stuff. And Heather was like, okay. Heather went, so what are the things that Meredith said that what are three top things or her top things that you cannot do as a friend to hurt her? And Lisa like, come for her family, come for family. And Heather like, that's what you did. She ain't there, and that's what you did. You came for family. She ain't, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't come for family. I didn't. I didn't come for family. I didn't come for her family. And Heather like, yes, you did. She ain't, regardless of whatever it is, whatever, what you need to do is, regardless of whatever you did, and what you need to do is to figure out, you need to sincerely apologize to her 100% and be truly honest about how you truly feel about her. Right. And did you really mean what you said to her? Did you really mean what you said? Is them your real feelings? Right. Uh, what do you think? Do you think they're my real feelings? She went, yes. I do think them your real feelings, girl. They not. Them are not my real feelings. That ain't how I felt. That's not how I felt. Bitch, you know that's how your dumb ass felt. You felt that about that woman for over 10 years. You felt that when you first met her. So I don't know why you sitting here lying. Like the whole you is, you fake ass. So they continue. And Heather was like, you know what you gotta do. Either you gotta confess to what you did. You gotta figure out how you gonna fix it. Be brutally honest, sincere, and see if it'll work. So that's what happened with them. So we're gonna move on to Jen and Meredith. So Jen and Meredith end up meeting up. They end up going to the going hot tub. Meredith said in her confession she didn't think she would even be friends with Jen again. But at the last reunion, she seen that Jen understood what she was going through last year, and they ended up working on their friendship. So they end up working on their friendship. So they are actually working on their friendship is actually getting a little bit better now and stuff. So she said, yeah. So it's getting better and stuff. So as they're in the hot tub, um, cheering and stuff to new beginnings and having a rough year and whatever. This is when Jen asked, so how you feel about Lisa and what Lisa rant and Lisa rant, and she like, I'm still dealing with it. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Still trying to figure out where I stand on it and how the process what she said and stuff. But Jen and her girlfriend Jen went, I don't know how to, for a person to be your friend and you call her your sister, to be your sister, and to say the thing she said, I don't know about that one. And I'm like, shit. I'd be that. It's like shit. We've been scrapping at the reunion, behind stage, on stage. I'll be at her house right about now. We'll be fighting, but we gonna move on. So during that, we ended up finding out. Jen ended up telling her that her court case start in a month. So she wanted to plan Coach Shaw a birthday party, and she wanted to invite Lisa and her husband. So she told Meredith, trying to make sure that hopefully Meredith see how they felt about it and stuff. You know, Meredith, like, Meredith really don't care about her. Because at this point, Meredith said, I ain't spoke to her. But for her to go assassinate my character and say all this stuff about me and my family, at this point, since she want to play these games, we can play these games. There's rumors, it's rumors about her. I could be seeing a lot about her. So Jen asked her, like, girl, so what's the rumors? Girl, the rumors, Jen. So Meredith went, well, I don't want to get into the rumors, but I give you a little bit, girl, a little bit, So she, did my words. She gave her a little bit of the rumor. She said, there's a rumor that she's messing around, and there's some financial stuff going on and stuff like that. And Jen went, yeah, Jen went, yeah. The cheating rumors, yeah, I heard the same rumor. So we on the same page, girl. Oh, God. I went, Jen, man. Jen. But we moving from that. So that's what all that happened. So we move on from that. We move on to Whitney. So Whitney is at home with her daughter. Her daughter is sitting down writing a pros and cons. She in the 6th grade on about guys. What she like and what she don't like. And I'm like, she in the 6th grade. I'm like, why the hell is she writing anything about that? I said, but okay. I'm like, okay, that tells a lot. But I'm like, that tells a lot. I said, that tells a lot about, that tells a lot. But I'm going to keep it moving. That's a child. So, doing that, when he called her dad in there, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of blocked them out. Then, Heather showed up. Heather, because Whitney needed help on that. So Heather went through the list and stuff, made jokes about the list and stuff. Excuse me, and everything. And they went through the list, laughed about it and whatever. Whitney and Heather said they didn't get their first kiss until they were 15 and stuff. And I'm like, okay. Whitney's husband like, wow. I'm like, yeah. It's different it's different for guys. I said, for some reason, it's different for guys. Parents let guys, it's just different for some reason. I don't get it, but yeah. So, after that, they end up going downstairs to the basement room and ended up talking. That's when Whitney brought up, she been going through a journey and stuff. And she wanted to get her name removed from the Mormon registry records because she hasn't been to church. She don't go to the church. But as long as you're in their registry, they can actually send people to your house to collect money and know where you at all around the world. So she wanted to get herself removed from there. And Heather was like just asking her questions on how you do that. And so she showed her how to do it, the website, everything. But Heather felt, she said in her confession, she said she could never do that because she still, her family and stuff, she still want to prove to her mom and her dad, make them proud. And I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, I get what you're saying and stuff, but you don't have to remove yourself. You're not a part of the church. So, and your sister, you got a sister that's not a part of the church, and you have a brother that's not a part of the church. So, okay. So that's all that happened there. So we move on to Jen Shaw and Coach at home in their new place. It's a 4,500 square feet home and stuff. You know, she at home talking to her assistant, trying to get the fireplace to work, but she can't get it to work. And so he come from somewhere in the house. Told her like asked her what she doing. She told him. He said just leave it alone. So they chit chat and she making him some coffee or tea, one or the other, and they just having a little quick chit chat and whatever, talking about birthday. She told him that his birthday is gonna be Harlem Night theme. She inviting his family, friends, his frat brothers, the ones that are actually in Utah. He inviting them. His mom gonna be there, cousins, stuff like that. People gonna mom coming in and stuff, you know. And he told her that she told him that she's inviting. She was a little concerned about Lisa and Lisa coming because of what last happened last year. And he made it very clear. He said, I don't have a problem with them coming as long he went. I'm not on the bull. I'm not on the bull that went on. I'm not on any bull because we got too much on our plate right now to be dealing with of this any of this crap right now. We got too big of things to go on to deal with any of this. So they can come, but ain't none of that drama. Not that night. We don't have time for that. So he made it quite clear how he felt and what it was gonna be. We gonna enjoy the night, have fun, so be it. And yeah, that's all that happened on their part. So we moving on to Meredith. So Meredith and Seth just moved into their new place, new rental. They not Meredith not ready to buy a house yet. They're not ready to buy a house because they've been traveling. Her and Seth they've been traveling Mexico. Um, they've been traveling all over to different places because the kids are actually out of the house, off the school and stuff like that. So they're just enjoying life right now, the two of them. Because Seth is actually working from home remotely. So they actually enjoying each other, spending more time and everything. So she sent him to the store and sent him to the store for Pacific stuff. But Seth came back with nothing she sent him to the store for. He came back with junk food. Oh God. He came back with nothing but junk food. He says the good junk food. See why I sent you to the store with the stuff that I told you to get, but you ain't come back. And what? Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. So when in high school, Saying we ain't in college or high school. What it is? I wait. I don't got time myself. So he made a joke out of it. He brought up something that Lisa said in the bathroom. Um, said something. I forget what. Something that she said in the bathroom about Meredith now. Meredith and her family. And she said about self. So he brought it back up to her. And which brought up a conversation about Meredith talking about, Lisa. And she went, so what do John do? She's so worried about you and you not supposedly not having a stable job. It's like, what do John do? So they showed a clip of John and him following Lisa around being her puppet and stuff. It's like, what do he do? Because supposedly they're in business together and stuff like that. Then Lisa went into like she talking about us and this and that. They got financial problems. They ain't never been. They got a tequila's sistery. They got a tequila sister company down in Mexico that they have never been to. Meredith said we have never seen them go to check out or anything since we known them, and they got one down there. So it's like, yeah. So and they the SEC say they got loans, loans on top of loans, tax. They got loans on the top of loans from borrowed money on their business, cause that's public record. And she went, and Meredith went, I ain't never proposition anybody to take on my products. I ain't never been a hoe. I ain't never propositioned nobody to take on my products. So the producer asks, like, so you saying Lisa proposition somebody to buy her products? She just sipped her she sipped out of her mug that said I love New York. Bitch, get out of here, Meredith. You a mess hole. Get out of here with that damn cup. I love New York, bitch. Sip it out of like, I see it, shit. Oh, wait, Meredith's a mess. So Meredith's going off, and then Seth asked her, like, so did you call her? She went, what you mean did I call her? Why would I call her? I ain't do nothing. I wait, why would you ask that, Seth? Why would you ask that dumbass question? You gonna be sleeping on the floor tonight. So I ain't calling her. I ain't do a damn thing to the hoe. She did it to me. If she wanna ruin a 10-year friendship over this, then so be it. I wait, Meredith ain't on her. Meredith like, this bitch can go. Cause you came for her family, and that's something you do not do. But that's what she do. Um. Okay. Okay. After that happened, we move on to okay, we move on to the party. They Jen and co-star friend Angela Kay threw the party at her house. Her family, her husband and family threw the party at their house for co-star and stuff. And it was, Harlem night and everything. Everybody got there. Everybody showed. When Lisa got there, Lisa in her confession said that she wait for an apology. She said when Lisa apologized to her, then they can move on with their friendship. I'm like, bitch, what you talking about? Cause bitch, you the one who fucked up. Meredith Meredith didn't fuck up not one bit. You the bitch in the motherfucking bathroom with the mic on, talking all that bullshit, saying exactly how you truly felt about this woman and her family. But you want her to apologize to you? Trick, get out of here. Sounds stupid. But we're gonna move on from that hoe. So, after that, Meredith finally showed up and whatever. Meredith there and everything. So they ain't talking. Meredith, uh, over where Jen at. Jen introduced Meredith to her bestie, from her best friend from college and stuff. And they chit chat and having fun. I said, she ain't talking to Lisa and all that good stuff. Everybody mingling and stuff. Coach Shaw introduced Heather to one of his frat brothers who was a part of the Celtics. Yeah. Introduced her to him and stuff. I hope she get a man. I hope that end up being her boo thing. Her boo. Her real boo. Like, end up her being her man. They go together. I can see her with him. Really can. Because she gonna get her a brother. A real brother. She is. But, move on from there. We got, after that, we see Heather ended up talking to Meredith and told Meredith, "Oh girl, I'm so happy that you came. I'm so happy you came, and it's big of you to even come tonight." Bitch, what you mean it's big of her? Meredith went like, I ain't do anything. Meredith said like, I ain't do nothing. Why should I be the one at home? Want to stand at home like they did something? That wasn't me. And she went, it ain't no problem. She went, it's no problem for us both to be in the same room. She went, it was like, it ain't no problem. She ain't got to speak to her. She said what she said, and we ain't got to talk. But Heather being a messy heifer as she always is. And I said, this is the reason why we need Meredith. Well, that's the reason why we need Mary on this show, because Mary already got that all together. Because we need her bad. So, after that, she went, I'm just saying, it's really big of you. And then then in the confession, Heather said something from the Mormon Bible, some stupid stuff. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Because that don't even make sense. Some show grace or something. Some bull crap. Like, girl, that don't make no sense. Because she don't have to show her nothing. She don't have to be kind to her or anything. No. This woman insulted her family. This woman backstabbed her. But you want her to be nice and, oh my God. No. We strangers. So after that happened, they end up singing, Jen Shaw ended up saying a speech to Coach. They end up thanking Angela Kay and her family for throwing the birthday party for Coach Shaw and them. Say happy birthday to her husband and stuff. He ended up doing a little frat dance with is it Big Daddy or Big Baby? One of his frat boy, that one that the guy that Heather was hitting on. Yeah, they doing a frat dance, and everybody went back to mingling and stuff. As that was going on, we had outside we had Whitney, Heather, and Lisa, chit chatting and stuff, talking about, Heather asked, like, did you talk to Meredith or anything? And Lisa said, no, not tonight, this is not the place, we're going to do it at another time. And Heather went, yeah, it's not the place, we can do it another time. But Whitney was like, let's do a girls trip. All of us, we go on a girls trip to Scottsdale. At least when I'm down and stuff, so Whitney supposed to take care of all the details, and they supposed to do that. All the ladies. So after that, they show Seth and John. They showed them two having a little chit chat. It's kind of awkward. Seth said, Seth went, my wife feel away. John said, my wife feel away. He went, that doesn't affect me in your relationship. They don't speak for us, but we're good. Me and you are good, but it's what it is. It's what it is. We good. Me and you are good, but our wives is what it is. It's self like, man. They shook on and hug, handshake hug, and it was like it's what it is. It's kind of like awkward because it's like, cause with self it's like it makes you think like, so how do you feel, John, about me? Because she not only she says it to you. And he knows he says it to you. So, it really makes me think about that. So, after all that, Lisa makes her round to over where Meredith at. Meredith's over there talking and chit-chatting with some guests and stuff. And so she goes over and say hi. And Meredith's like, why is she over here? In her confession, why is she over here bothering me? I just wanted to say hi. This is not the time or the place, but I would like to talk to you. And Meredith's in confession like, girl, leave me alone. Because I don't care. You had 2 months to talk to me. But Meredith went like, we can talk. We can talk. She went, okay. I'm going to go. She went, hey, Seth. Seth went, hello. She went, can I give you a hug? Seth, I want to say he gave her a hug or whatever. And then she started explaining, Seth, I'm sorry for, Seth, when you said what you said. And you really hurt my wife about what you said. She went, well, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean what I said. It was just I was in a blind race. I was privately in a private space, and I was in a private space. I didn't know what I was saying, and it was like she wasn't making any sense. He said, but why would you say that? He went, none of it's making any sense to me. And she started going there, I'm the youngest of 5 siblings. I'm the youngest of 5. Bitch, what that supposed to mean? How? What that got nothing to do with? She started crying and I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It's like, girl, get out of here with the lies. Excuse me, with the lie. So you got Meredith and Jen behind them, and them two, Meredith and Jen, is such a mess. Ghetto girls. They ghetto girls. I'm gonna give you the ghetto version, y'all. It's like Meredith went, girl, why is she talking to my husband? She like, she had 2 months to talk to me, girl. She ain't, Jen like, yeah, what, girl, for real? Saying, yeah, she had 2 months to talk to me. But now she want to come over here and bother me? 2 months, girl. She ain't talked to me then. But she want to talk to Seth? Why he still talking to her? She said, oh, girl, what? Yeah, girl. She drinking her drink. I went, deal. I went, Meredith and Jen is a mess. But I wish Mary was there. Because I said that right there would have been a key thing. It would have been to die for. Because I just know it. Because them three would have laid it out. But, you know, she continued, them two still talking. And she made her way. Lisa's crying. She made sure, well, I'm going to go. She made her way over to her husband. Sal turned around and Meredith was like, why would you still talking to her? I'm like, bitch. Nigga, you go. I'm like, excuse my language. I'm like, brother, you gonna be on that. You gonna be in the doghouse, brother, tonight. You ain't gonna be getting none of that poo poo. Cause you talking to the enemy. She was like, why you still talking to her? Why would you talking to her? Why would you talk? Hey, well, she was there. He went, I can't be rude. He went, but she didn't admit, she didn't take no responsibility for what she said. She not admitting to anything. She going around it. She not admitting to nothing that she said. She has no remorse, anything. And she doesn't. Lisa don't have no remorse for nothing that she said. She don't care. She meant everything that she said in that bathroom. Everything. And that's truly how she felt. So she made her way up to her husband, John, cry, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm like, this bitch is fake. Girl, them fake ass tears. Like, girl, you ain't do shit. It's like, what you crying for? They didn't work. Self looking at you like, she a joke. Like, you a true joke. You meant exactly what you said. You talked about me, my wife, and my kids. For no reason. And you think it's okay. But so, they leave. That's all that happened on this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, share on all social media. It's your boy Paul Brantley. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll get back at y'all later.